Here he comes right now. Is that a little bit?
Yeah, it's a little bit.
Black cat. Yeah.
She's tiny. Just to give you a reference, she's like this big. She's almost the size of my hand. She's really little. I like having a black cat. A lot of people do fucked up things to black cats. So, I mean, we just rescued her, but I would prefer to have one. We had one before.
It's
happening. It's happening. Chop's gonna do this without the video. He's just
yeah. Anonymous.
He's gonna
Yeah.
I'll be the prettiest motherfucker in here. Shut up. There we go.
What's up, Chop?
I had to report for hair and makeup and shit. I had to make
sure. Yeah, of course.
You know, my work shirt too.
Come out here looking all crusty and shit.
But all right, I'm just gonna play like a little couple slides of the team. Benny wanted me to say a few things about the drawing.
Has Chop seen them yet, or is he going in blind?
Chop has not seen them yet.
All right.
And just like I said, Benny had a few things he wanted me to touch on, and then I'm gonna go through a slide and we'll talk for a little bit. We're not gonna do too much because, like I said, I plan on doing another one. I was telling Term with predictions and shit like that, but Benny wanted me to do this quick so we can get the teams out so everybody can see them.
He just wants to drop teams. Doesn't want to talk shit yet.
It doesn't. No, not. I do, but like I said, I want to.
Well, we can talk a little bit about just.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. No, I'm not saying we're not going to say anything. I'm not going to dive too deep in who I think is going to win the division or anything like that.
Right.
All right. But all right, then we'll get right into it. Like I said, it's Madden time. Finally got our group of 32. Got a good group this time too. I think 2 of the divisions, no turnover at all. Feel like each year less and less turnover. We only had like 2 or, you know what I mean? I think every single person played in the league last year.
Yeah, I think we have a really solid group of 32 this year.
Yeah, then we got CG, Kobe, Byron, I'm guessing, Ragin, a few other guys on the wait list who are pretty good members as well.
But I'm sure in like a year or a season.
I thought Ragin was going to get in, but he DM'd me. I was like, man, I haven't talked to him in so long.
We just wanted to let him wait because I mean he's been out for a couple of years and all these other guys have been.
Yeah, he had a shitty schedule, and then back then we were like 48 for sure too. So
yeah.
Then Benny said 24. Yeah, sorry. Benny said 24 out of the 32 people got their first pick. So that's what 75% of people. There was a 3-way fight for the Niners. There was only one underdog victory that Chop was involved in actually. Well, he lost it, but he was involved. He was the only person. Benny said he's got the receipts if you want to see them, and then there was 2 people who didn't get anybody on their list of 15.
Yeah, I can guess one of them.
Yeah. I'm sure we can guess exactly who they are anyway.
As soon as I saw Joey's list of his first 5, I was like, oh, it's over.
I'm gonna need to see receipts already.
Benny told me he said he's got recordings of
shit is ready.
Oh man.
Yeah, he said he's got some recordings. But that's for another time. But I'm gonna pop up this slideshow real quick. We'll go through. I think it starts off with the easy one. Obviously, we all knew. Jig and Term Yankee.
That came out of nowhere.
Chop to the Titans.
I'm surprised they were your number 2, Chop.
It's going a little faster than I wanted, so I'll let it play a couple times. But the AFC West and the NFC East right back to back. They did no switching, no turnover. Eddie to the Packers. KPMR to the Bucks. Yeah, that's a good one.
He must have been the only one who went Bucks.
The Bucks were my 2, I think.
They were my 2 as well.
Yeah, and then like I said, these slides are going a little faster than I thought they were gonna do. But Frank had the Rams. McGee is the Pats. McGee, I believe, was one of the people who didn't get his team. But TP and Chop toxicity, that should be good. Florida and Eddie. I think that'll be a good matchup. Those guys are good. Sluky in there as well.
No, it's not. It's not gonna be good.
I think Florida. I think Florida's good. I hate playing him very much. So
he was really good at the end.
That's usually a sign of you're decent. But like I said, those are the teams. Go through them slower one more time. Like I said, that's Grotti, Chop, App, TP. App's trash, but I know he's a Colts fan. Maybe he'll take another step. TP swears he's a gamer, but he didn't take many strides last time.
TP definitely sold the App on getting into his division.
Grotti wanted the Texans. They look like they might wheel and deal. Either they'll have Watson, or they'll have a shit ton for him. But I also saw that 10 allegations came out or some shit today, or charges being officially filed. So we'll see how that goes.
I think they'll still let him in the game. So I think he should.
Yeah, he'll be in the game. Yeah, I don't think with the players union, I'll be in. But Chop's the Titans, NFC top dog, basically coming over to the AFC. That's gonna be rough. Really, none of the AFC heads moved over to the NFC either, so that's gonna be a dog fight.
Well, I mean, I didn't move by choice.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying.
Well, it sounds like
legacy don't mean shit.
Yeah,
I don't know.
He said you were the only underdog. He said really nobody challenged except for the Niners. They were never going to win that. And he said, so you might have to DM Benny, he'll show you the receipts. But what made you want to go to the Giants? I actually like the Giants a lot, actually. They have a lot of players that I want.
My top two teams was Giants and Titans. And the Titans are a team that's built to win right now, by far. But they got some older guys, and I'm going to have to do some wheeling and dealing to kind of get my age down and expand my window. Of course, I'm going to love my chances season one.
Yeah, that should be good.
But the Giants, man, I don't, again, I had higher legacy than Strike. I know he's a Giants fan and all, but it is what it is. They're a dog-ass Madden team.
Yeah, I think so, too.
You look at that roster top to bottom, especially on offense, they got John Ross, Speed Demon, Madden Demon. They got Kadarius Toney, Speed Demon, Madden Demon. They got Kenny Galladay. They got Saquon Barkley. They got Evan Ingram. They got Danny Dimes, who now with 88 speed and with Madden doing away with the escape artist, the whole running around cheese is going to be back.
Yeah,
that team,
I really hope so.
Younger, is set up for a better long-term deal, where I could have, built those guys. And plus, I mean, I really like beating up on Pekin a lot. And, I don't know. I don't understand how I lost that to Strike for legacy purposes.
Yeah. So, there's a lot of behind the scenes fuckery going on. You never know. But like I said, I'm sure you won't be the only one who wants to see the receipts. But Benny, he got himself a tough division. Malice moved over there to the Jets. He kept his word. He kept the Jets. It's a great starting team. McGee, he missed out. He didn't get anybody on his list, so he got stuck with the Pats. Even though I don't think the Pats are that bad to start with.
I mean, they got some old guys.
They're not bad.
Yeah, they got pieces and they got a young quarterback. Got all their picks, so can't be that bad.
I don't know how much you'll want to use that young quarterback.
Benny's got no more excuses with the Dolphins anymore. They've turned into like I haven't seen any devs yet, but they're like, I would say top 5 for sure, top 10. Yeah,
Fuller,
they got a bunch of cheese,
Parker,
a bunch of picks.
The only thing that would be bad for him is if they move Xavier Howard before we start.
I mean, even that, depending on what they got, I don't know what the return would be.
Who do they get? Deshaun?
Yeah, I'm guessing.
Deshaun Watson
or first. I'm guessing right now. This is the time where you don't get low ball offers. It's training camp, so you're going to get something decent.
Yeah, and they already have 2 firsts.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what Mouse does. That's a pretty rough roster. It's going to be tough to get into the playoffs in the AFC with the Jets, so he's going to have to move some of that capital, which will fuck him over in the long run, but we will see. That's my division, AFC West. Nobody left. Everybody returning. Not much to say. Me and Cass will go at it again. Waffle sadly will not have Aaron Rodgers this year, maybe next year. June will be June. He's got 3 of like the best 10 players in the game. We'll see how that goes. Another division, NFC East, nobody left, same thing. Should be wide open. Peck and Co-Kills J-Roll probably take turns winning the division up and down every year. Florida, Joey, Saluki, and Eddie. Saluki, Bears fans play. One of them got the Bears. I don't like being my team. Florida, like I said, I think he's good. I think he'll give Eddie some fits. I think the way he plays is will give Eddie fits sometimes. Joey, the Lions, that sucks. But hopefully he'll trade me something.
Their skill sets as well.
Yeah, Florida's real methodical. He makes good trades. He plays solid. Like I said, he annoys me, but I don't think he doesn't. I wouldn't call him cheesy. He plays a way that I don't like. Then Domino, Rye, Lincoln, KPMR. Ryan Lincoln will be going back again. We'll see what KPMR can do. He had a pretty good record last time. He usually makes the playoffs. Usually one and done. But we'll see what he does this year. It's a pretty competitive division. Rye and Lincoln.
He can be a good player when he actually is focused.
Yeah, he's a gamer. He's good at most games. Like I said, and based off the records, he had a plus 20 game win-loss ratio, like over the win-loss. So he plays good. I never had too much trouble with them, but
it still should be Rye's division. Rye took kind of a step back in my eyes, but Rye's always been
he was still the top, and especially with you being gone now. I mean, Eddie, basically took your place, but
yeah.
The only thing I will say is that Saints team is going to take a step back as well.
Yeah, I was just looking. Michael Thomas is 87 speed, I think, that's awful.
Yeah.
I think he dropped like 6 points, and he's like 87 speed. They got a lot of bad contracts.
Rating-wise, and they're probably going to fall out of that.
Yeah. And then the vision we all wanted to see, Turbo and Blevins going back at it again for a year. Both of them talked a big game. Turbo's been pretty gassed up from last year. Blevins seems pretty convinced that it was just a 1 year thing.
Turbo's got a chip on his shoulder.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot.
I think as long as Turbo doesn't stream snipe Blevins this year, I think Blevins should come out of this division pretty easy.
Yes. He finally got the stream sniper out of his division. Frank taking his place, Fatality. We also call him Frank. I think that's his real name. I don't know. We have our past, but he's a pretty decent player. So I'm guessing it'll be between those three. Wayno has still not taken that step we'd all like to see him take, but he'll at least put up stats. But I think it'll be between the three of them. Turbo's got a lot of pressure on him. I'm really looking forward to see how that goes.
Wayno's got to just stop falling in love with that deep ball.
Yeah, I mean,
Wayno, he's not bad. Like Wayno, when I used to have to play him 2 times a year, like occasionally he would fuck around and beat my ass because like he knows what the fuck he's doing. He just chooses to go deep all the time.
Yeah,
but like he definitely got some skills.
Average of like 5 or 6 wins, but he just throws games because like he's gonna throw 7 interceptions because all he wants to do is throw 1-on-1 or 2-on-1 or whatever.
Correct.
But we'll see. But that was the teams. Pretty interested this year. Like a lot of good divisions. We'll get to more into it on a different time. But I'll just pick up on some of the stuff. McGee and Devo and Blevins was a 3-way tie for the Niners. Obviously, Blevins won, but they went out for their teams. Mad respect. Like I said, if I was Devo, I would have just put the Bucks won and just dealt with it. But he went for his team. Strike beat out Chop. That was just crazy.
Blevins the edge out of those 3 teams.
I know he had
I guess he just got mad legacy, like compared to like McGee came in. I guess he's been here for 2 years now. Same with Devo.
Legacy does matter, huh?
Yeah.
It makes it a percentage thing, you know.
Yeah.
They just
I don't know. That's not my thing. I'm not.
He had more
pleading the fifth from now on when Chop asked me a question about the team selection. That's all, Benny. He said he told me in DM. He said he's got the receipts if you'd like to see them, and I'm sure many people would. I was actually, like I said, I low key. There was a lot of teams. I was afraid to roll the dice. Honestly, I didn't necessarily want to be the Chargers again, but I kind of wanted the Cardinals. But I have in my league. I wanted to kind of be the Bucks. I wanted to go to the NFC, but I just didn't want to risk losing out. And then I didn't want Cass to say I ran either. So even though I won it the most of the time, but either way,
I was a little surprised because I didn't think anyone was going to put Chargers 1. So I thought maybe you'd take a chance and then have them 2.
Yeah, I almost did, but I changed my mind.
I'm surprised nobody put Titans 1, if I ended up getting them 2.
The Titans are historically a team we just don't have.
People don't like that. We don't have any fans. Yeah. I guess though maybe the Julio thing, but even then, like
it's going to
take somebody decent. It's not going to be easy because you're going to have to straddle. Like you can't trade any of those guys. You need to win. So not until next year, I guess. I don't know what you'll do. We'll see.
You could trade Julio if you want.
I guess you could trade Julio. You got AJ Brown, and they got that cheese guy from LSU.
Yeah, and they've got Derrick Henry. So I mean, like he could choose to have one less guy because don't they have a good young tight end too? I can't think of his name.
I don't know. I know they traded. They got rid of Jones. Well, they let him go. Smith, and he went to
I'm
the
not
Patriots.
sure, but I need a quarterback. I ain't running with Tannehill.
Yeah, we got a couple of them, but you plugged in. Your boy got the one of the quarterbacks. You're plugged into the person who's got a quarterback that you need. I'm guessing that'll be in the works soon.
I gotta talk
Speaking of
to
that, try and keep it on the low. Like I said, this is being recorded before I'm gonna drop it. It's gonna take me probably 20 minutes to upload, 30 minutes to upload. So, Chop, do us a favor and try and keep it low.
I got you.
All right. But that, like I said, that was just, we're gonna do something short, quick, drop the teams. Like I said, I want to get some new faces on here, but next time, Chop, we're gonna do the predictions. I'll probably have Cass on here, maybe one other person. I don't like doing more than 5 people, but we wanted to get this out quick. I appreciate you guys coming on with me, and guys have a good rest of your day.
Yeah, please. Till next time.